Types of women men can't resist. Have you ever met a woman who had that enticing spark that men couldn't seem to resist? Have you ever wondered why some ladies or girls are never alone for a long period of time? There are clearly women who have this, dare we say, superpower. Here are types of women who most men find difficult to resist. If you're a woman who isn't often hit on, keep watching to find out why. 1. The Cutesy Silly One. This girl has a nice personality and a high voice. Because she is always so energetic and happy, you can't fathom her being sad or frustrated. She dresses cutesy and appears to be much younger than she is. She could be a bit naive. 2. The bold type. The majority of men are drawn to women who can boldly speak up for themselves. That woman who isn't easily influenced, has her own mind, knows her viewpoint on a given matter, and isn't intimidated in the least. Seriously, try being brave. You'll be surprised at how many men will have a crush on you. 3. The girly girl, who's also innocent. A girly girl is irresistible to men. They may be irritated by the amount of time she spends doing her hair and cosmetics before going on a date. They may believe she spends too much time caring about her beauty and deciding what to wear. But in the end, most males are drawn to a female who takes care of herself and is concerned with her appearance. How could they not be after all? Exactly. They must find this thing appealing. When a feminine lady is also innocent, she's the sort of girl that males fall in love with 100% of the time. There is simply no doubt about that. Guys desire to take care of and protect this sort of female. It's akin to their primitive instincts. That most certainly has something to do with it. 4. The girl next door. This is one of the sexiest sorts of women ever. She's laid back and unconcerned with her appearance. She is undeniably gorgeous, but not in a flashy way. She keeps her hair in a ponytail most of the time, since she can't be bothered with fancy hairstyles, and she's comfier in a pair of jeans and a sweatshirt than anything else. And she manages to drive men crazy without even trying. This is the type of girl that we all aspire to be. Sure, we care about how our nail polish looks, and we want to look our best, but other than that, we're all probably a little bit like the girl next door. Isn't it more enjoyable to just be ourselves than wasting time on hair and makeup? 5. The girl who wears no makeup. While no man would ever argue that a woman who wears makeup is unattractive, the truth is that men prefer women who appear to be absolutely natural. This is why the majority of guys tell us that we look stunning when we first wake up. They adore it when we have nothing on our faces because it allows them to see us for who we are. Isn't it romantic? This is something we adore hearing from our partners. We've pretty much worked out the secret to getting men to fall for us if we're all about the natural appearance and know that we can look just as good without a heap of makeup on our faces. That's fantastic because, let's face it, dating may be the worst and most puzzling experience ever. Anything we can do to make things easier is okay by us. 6. The self-sufficient lady. Men have now recognized gold diggers' tricks and are fleeing them. They are attracted to and prefer the intimidating woman who is every man's fantasy girl, aka Miss Independent. Women who are financially self-sufficient do not need to rely on males for assistance. You pay your bills, rent, and don't expect to be financially reliant on a man. 7. The fun, social butterfly. This girl is well known. She has to say hello to 10 people as she walks down the street. She's always attending parties and activities, yet she appears to have your life in order. How does she manage to accomplish it? 8. The kind-hearted mother figure. He's in it and he's not going anywhere when he has a really dedicated partner who does romantic things for him all the time. He adores the fact that she can look after him when he's unwell, preparing him soup and stocking him up on tissues and cough drops, and that she also looks after him the rest of the time. Isn't it obvious why guys choose women like this? Many guys want to be looked after and to believe that the person they've chosen to spend their lives with is just as concerned about them as they are. It's simply wonderful to be looked after. It's easy to see why guys would gravitate toward a woman like this, isn't it? Many guys want to be taken care of and to know that the person they've chosen to spend their lives with cares as much as they do. It's just so great to be looked after. Of course, we want a guy who can reciprocate, so this one works both ways. 9. The life and soul of the party. Most guys hate boring women who lack a social life. In truth, many guys cheat on their dull girlfriends and wives with girls who are natural extroverts. The majority of men prefer women that spread positive energy by being extroverted and fun. That woman who enjoys meeting and connecting with others, likes attending events, and has her life in order. 10. The girl who can always make him laugh. We all want to be the witty girl that can make our crush laugh all of the time. It's the most incredible sensation possible. This is especially true if he's a natural comic. We know that it'll only be a matter of time before he falls hopelessly in love with us, since he can't get enough of our jokes when it happens. I'm joking, but on the other hand, we want a man who can make us laugh, and it's comforting to know that men seek the same thing in a partner. After all, what's the sense of dating someone who is completely uninteresting and never smiles, let alone cracks a joke? That seems like a horror movie storyline, not the foundation for a happy relationship. Guys can't seem to stay away from a funny girl. So, okay, let's all agree to be as amusing as possible. Okay, deal. 11. The girl who's so hot and doesn't even know it. We can all relate to this one. Nothing irritates us more than a hot person who believes he is hot. That's the quickest method for him to become unattractive in our eyes. It's funny to think that guys feel this way. They want to be with someone who is extremely attractive but has no idea of it. We have more in common with the other gender than we ever imagined. Men will never be able to resist a female who is blind to her own beauty. There isn't a single man on the earth who doesn't think that way. This is the kind of girl that we all aspire to be and strive to become. Conceit is never a good idea or a nice look, and this applies to both men and women. If we're this type of woman, we very certainly had men tell us that we're stunning and that we should hear it from everyone. Well, that's all for today from Brainy Facts. If you think this video is interesting, make sure to subscribe not to miss our next social psychology video. Thanks for watching.